welcome to the channel again, and we're back with another review, and this time we'll be talking about a very special cool kite. And the name of this kite is the Edge Ultra-X kite. It's the Ozone Edge version, the version made for boosting, and we're gonna be talking all about this kite today. Now we'll have two versions. The first is the brief, and the second is a little bit of a longer format than you're used to from me. To keep everything brief, if you're interested in buying this kite and you have a little bit of a bigger budget, then yes, this is definitely a good kite. If you care for a more elaborate review, keep on watching. There's a lot of discussion if professional kite surfers actually require a different type of kite. And in my humble opinion, that's not really the case, because what I feel is really important for a kite is that it's predictable. My hot take is that when a kite is predictable, it's both good for amateurs and for professional riders, especially if you're past the beginner stage. Okay, I set AI to work for you guys to explain something that is really interesting about this kite. Now, some of the slingshot kites, or the orbits for that matter, they generate most of their power when you're steering. But with this kite, it's a little bit different. For this kite, it's more of an exponential power increase. So when you sheet in the bar and start generating speed, that's when this kite starts to delivering all of its line tension. And its line tension increases, so you can actually go super rapid with this kite, which enables you to boost very high. Now, I know what some of you are thinking is total rubbish, and that's why YouTube invented the comments. But I think this is a good way of explaining it, and to counter the exponential power increase, this kite needs a lot of good D-power, and that is available. Now, I tested this kite both in 28 knots and a little bit over 30 knots, and what I noticed most is that the profile is so solid. Whatever the wind throws at you, the profile never loses its shape. And now I come back to a point I made earlier about predictability being most important. And when a kite doesn't lose its profile, it's really predictable in the air. When you're getting up to speed, when you're boosting, the line tension that this kite generates is just out of this world, especially when you're boosting. Once you get up in the air, it just never loses line tension, and that is really great if you want to get into kite looping. Now, Ozone kites are pretty new to me. I haven't tested them much, so I wasn't sure what to expect. Especially since the Edge has a reputation for just being a booster, I was not expecting this kite to loop as well as it does. Especially since I'm a beginner looper, I was not expecting this to be so friendly for me. But I was pleasantly surprised that it loops very nicely and is extremely predictable and always seems to catch you. Now you're probably wondering, does this kite have any downsides then? And yes, it does. The main thing being its price. It's very pricey, and I don't like that kite surfing is getting more expensive. Secondly, it generates a lot of line tension, and it can generate it very quickly. If you're a lighter rider, you might not be into this. But overall, I cannot recommend this kite enough. It's a great product, and it makes everyone feel like they're a pro.